Hollow Knight Silksong is coming out soon. Yes, that's true, and yes, it's that Silksong. You know, Hollow Knight sequel that everyone thought wasn't coming out? That Silksong. Well, now it is coming out on the 4th of September, and seeing that got me thinking. See, I'm a game developer, and when I saw the game having a release date announced, I thought, I could probably make a better game, and after some more consideration, I thought of something even better. I could recreate Hollow Knight Silksong from memory. And I know what you're thinking, how can you recreate a game that isn't even out yet? And I think you fail to understand that I am simply built different. And by that, I mean that I'm gonna recreate the Gamescom demo. The demo doesn't have too much, so that's less work for me, and I like that. But because I only watched one video about the demo and it was a speedrun, I remembered basically nothing. But I was filled with determination, and that's what matters. So here is my recreation of Hollow Knight Silksong demo from memory. Everything great in life starts with a blank Unity project. I think Genghis Khan said that. And this time is no different. Now, before we actually work on remaking specific aspects of Silksong, we need the basics. Move, jump, dash, double jump. This is the basic moveset of the knight from the original game. Hornet's moveset is quite different. She doesn't have a double jump or a dash, or at least not in the demo, and she can sprint and grab on ledges. As I said, I watched one video about the demo and it was a speedrun, so all of this I only noticed after watching more videos after finishing the remake. Yes, I am dumb for trying to remake something after watching it for 2 minutes only. No need to remind me. With the moveset done, I decided to make a sprite for our Hornet, because it currently is a cube. And I'm also remaking the sprites from memory. And when you combine my poor art skills with drawing from memory, you get this absolutely disgusting creature from the depths of hell. That thing looks like a failed abortion that tried to abort again. But then I logged in, and I don't want to brag, but I think it turned out amazing. In my opinion, it looks more like Hornet than the real Hornet. With that in the game and working well, we needed some animations. Idle, running, dashing, and falling. And look, I think I already have something that's at least half as good as the demo. Like, look at this, it's so beautiful. If you played Hollow Knight, you probably know that the knight can attack. And Hornet can as well, so I need to work on that. Very simple, you press a button, a cloud appears, and if it hits an enemy, it deals damage. But I need to make it look good. Now, I could make a sprite that Hornet is holding her needle, but that's too much effort, so I just drew the needle and made it appear in front of her. And just like in Hollow Knight, you can attack up and down. But what's a weapon without a purpose? After adding the needle, I added an enemy. It's a red square for now. It always is. But you can attack it and it'll take damage. And it also gives knockback to Hornet, which means that you can do some platforming with it. Some, because platforming is not the point of the game, even though Hollow Knight tries to push it really hard. Next thing to do was the health system. In Hollow Knight, you take damage when enemies hit you, obviously, but you also take damage when colliding with an enemy. So I added just that, and now you can take damage. As you likely expect, you die when you reach 0 health points. Then I worked on the soul system. In Hollow Knight, hitting enemies gives you soul that you can use to heal and cast spells. In Silksong, I'm not sure how this will work. For what I remember, there's something similar, but it doesn't seem to heal you. And because once again I don't remember anything from the one video that I watched, I just copied Hollow Knight's mechanics. So now when you hit an enemy, you gain a bit of soul, and with enough soul you can heal up, and healing up takes soul. I ended up not adding spells because I don't know how Silksong will handle that. Not because I'm lazy. Then I had to make actual enemies, but I did not remember the enemies from the demo because, well, you know why. So I tried to improvise and recreate the little orange ghost that the broken vessel spawns, and they literally just deal damage when they get close. I also added invisibility frames so you don't get instantly melted by enemies. Now comes the best feature in all of Hollow Knight. The benches. These are really good because when you sit on them you fully heal, and healing is great. Silksong will also have those benches that work the same way, so this is one thing I can get right. Not only does it fully heal you up, it also becomes your save point for when you die. With that done, I had to work on the map layout, and as you might have guessed, I did not remember the layout of the demo, so I made up something. I remember the general stuff of the speedrun I watched. You spawn in, you get a key, you open a door, and you fight the demo's boss, which I also recreated, but I'll get to that soon. I tried to follow the same general pattern, but I made a lever instead of a key. I don't know why. Also, everything is blue now because I like the City of Tears. I also added some spikes in the tutorial area that just tells the player the controls. So here's currently what the player must do. You spawn in, follow the tutorial path, see the blocked door, go down, fight some enemies, find the lever and hit it, open the door and follow that path until you fall. And what's waiting for you at the end of the fall? The boss of the demo, Lace. Silksong's demo ends off with a boss fight against Lace. She, he, they, it, whatever that is this white creature and I have absolutely no idea who they are. But I had to recreate the fight regardless. Now say it with me, Neo doesn't remember the demo because he only watched one video. But I wasn't going to give up. I started by drawing Lace from memory and I think it turned out really good. Looks like Eve from WALL-E. And it was not that far off from the original design. I gave Lace a total of 4 attacks. The first attack, they shoot 3 white projectiles up and to the sides. Basically, you just jump to dodge them. The second attack, they shoot 2 projectiles from the corner of the arena, and you need to jump well or else you can get hit by the other projectile. The third attack, they create a big sphere around them that damages the player. This attack is mostly to allow the player to heal up for a little bit. In the final attack, Lace flows left and right, shooting projectiles downwards. And with all of this together, I think we end up with a solid boss fight. I looked at Lace's fight as I was recording this voiceover to see how accurate it was, and Lace is actually in melee. I got absolutely everything wrong. But I would say my boss fight is better than Team Cherry's ever hopes to be. After defeating Lace, the screen begins to shake and Lace dies, putting an end to the fight and opening the door to continue. But this is also where the demo ends, and I have to add an ending to this recreation as well. So after defeating Lace, you can walk through the door and find a bench. If you sit on the bench, the camera zooms in on Hornet as she contemplates her life, and reflects that this is what she has to do to survive. She has to kill innocent creatures that were minding their own business. She understands that this is not the life she wants. She sees everyone she likes in danger of dying every single day, and she does everything in her power to protect them. She's the only hope to this doomed world. She must heal this realm with silk and song. This is her Silksong. Now that is cinematic. With the game done, I only needed a name, and I decided to go with Empty Chevalier Soft Tune, which is literally just similar words to Hollow Knight Silksong. Added a main menu, and that's it. It's done. Now I need to put this on itch.io so that people can enjoy. I don't know if Team Cherry can sue me over this, but I would assume not because there are actual copycats on itch.io already. I'll just hope for the best. Pricing. The real Silksong will be $20, so I probably should do something a bit less expensive. Yeah, that's reasonable. And that is the full recreation of Silksong's demo. Is it accurate? No, not really. Is it well done? No, not at all. But was it fun to develop? Yeah, it was. You know, the official reason as to why Silksong took so long to be developed is because Team Cherry had too much fun making the game, and honestly, I can understand them. I really enjoyed making Lisa's fight. Which is why I'm proposing a challenge. If this video reaches 50 likes, 50, I will recreate one of Hollow Knight's boss fights, and you get to pick which one. So, please be nice to me. So the challenge is, reach 50 likes and I recreate the Hollow Knight boss fight picked by you. With that, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and you can play this recreation on itch.io, as well as my other games, and don't worry, they're all free. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you subscribed and liked the video. Or maybe don't leave a like so I don't have to recreate a Hollow Knight boss fight. But again, thank you for watching the video, and don't forget that we get the real Silksong in a few days, and I'll probably suck at it. As per usual. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!